fucking A.
Hello, jet buns. How are all of you today? It is Sunday. Saturday, sorry, shit. Ah, fuck. I fucked it up already. Nah. I'm warm. Been just so warm and tired recently. Terrible. I'm gonna thank you for the resubscription. 2 whole goddamn years. My gosh. That's a long time. Everyone knows it's me, it's our Digital Rabbit VTuber. I'm playing, it's Saturday, which means it's time for the Shadowverse, me to participate in the Shadowverse Weekly Tournament, see how far I can get. First of all, I need to remember to put the streamer mode on so that I don't get tempted by random messages in the guild that probably don't want to be seen on stream. But yeah, I've been just carrying on with the Shadowverse, still been playing playing Artifact, Portal as usual. I'd like to try some more stuff, but I need a pull more cards, because I made some... I definitely think I made a slight mistake going all in on Dirt Rune at the very start. Also crafting 3 Cruellers, so I definitely made some mistakes, but oh well. If I didn't, I could be playing a pretty... I have the most things needed for a sword craft list. Like, I'm... Like, I made an Earththreat Runecraft deck, but it just doesn't seem to land solidly enough, and it seems like it's... Runecraft is still very dependent, regardless of what archetype you're on, you kind of need 3 Kuons and 3 Anangres in it, just because they're just too good, and now it's... These 3 seem to be the 3 pillars of Runecraft. Every Runecraft deck, regardless of what you make, has 3 Anangres, 3 Kuons, maybe 2 Kuons. And 3 Normans, because they're just all the big value piles. I'm just like, meh. Meanwhile, if I had a few more vials, I could finish off this deck, which is just mid-range swordcraft, but I don't have Albert, so I replaced him with Centaur Centurion. But I've basically been hopping between playing, like a standard mid-rangey flexible artifact list like this, and, a more pure aggro list that's just like lots more early followers, got Odin's in it, and is no, Ralmias, because it is just here to just... Feels like Ralmir does less damage than Orcus, so why would I need Ralmir? Unless I can get triple beta artifacts out. But I'll probably play, as I said, to keep things flexible on what I know, I'll play this deck in the, I didn't mean to edit it. This deck in the mini tournament. So it's probably a somewhat shortest stream, because I'm going to be, in case you weren't aware, I am participating in Daihime Sami's Ride for Pride Sonic Riders charity event. Oh, they're hugging. Cute. I don't know if they're intending to be hugging because they're both on their phones, but it looks like they're hugging, so that's cute. But right, anyway. So one cool thing we have now is you can actually pick which, if you want to do the... You have a choice between either the shorter tournament, which was the same kind of tournament we had last, which was the format we had last week, or the 4-round longer tournament that has a very small rank requirement, but 2 slightly better rewards. This is much lower reward, so I, of course, am going to enter the longer tournament. But yeah, it's nice that they got that option for people who want something that's possibly going to be a bit more casual, a bit less stressful, because you're not sitting around for as long. If you're not confident in your ability to get to, like 3 wins, then the rewards are about the same, so... But, I, of course, aim for the top! That's cool. It is really good that they'll have multiple tournament formats going on at once. Obviously it's a fairly small difference this time. But the fact that you get the choice, the stuff is there for the choice to be possible. Okay, so we got Portalcraft, Havencraft, Dragoncraft, Portalcraft, Haven. Discraft, Dragoncraft, Dragoncraft, Portalcraft, so there's only one Runecraft player. Okay. That's good, because I hate playing against... Like, I am... Okay, we're against Adan. We have matching phone cases. Oh, but he's the Runecraft player! Just as I was about to say, oh, I really don't care about playing, I really don't like playing against Runecraft my first round against the fucking Runecraft player. God damn it. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep both of these 2-drops. Just to be on the safe side. I've got the artifact generation to make them. I'd really like to get an Alouette in hand, but Catapult Cornelia is also a very good turn 5 Evo turn, so they're probably spell boost because they didn't play anything on 2. They're more pure spell. They'll have some Earthright in the deck. Why do we fall? Yeah, Western Star Guy got the reference. The Michael Caine tweet. The Western Star Amos also correctly guessing what next week's stream title is going to be. Yeah, +4 gear. Yeah, second looks strong. Yeah, we're in a pretty good position. Many trades. I think because I'm going to Cornelia next turn, I think I do want to just get my catapults out early so that I can use them to make strong stuff. Make lots of copies of probably the beta that I end up copying unless they pull some stuff. So let's do this. So rather than putting UD or Lovestruck Puppeteer, I think this is the better play. Let's be set up for doing more shenanigans later on. Okay. And we've got a pretty open board to this. We can just Cornelia, so we want to this Cornelia Evo to buff that. We're only supposed to play the bloody weekend tournament. And then we +1 player point to activate Catapult. Some early pressure on. Obviously. You got your second Cruella? That I probably went a bit too hard on hard crafting 3 Cruellas at the start, but it's worked out eventually. Because there was a bit when people were like, oh, I'll just not play any Cruellas. Fuck. So obviously Anne and Greer is annoying, but then when isn't it? Okay, version. But it does clear the board, but in a way that I can kind of handle pretty easily. I can just Stream of Life and pop the second catapult this turn. I don't need... Ooh, it'd be tempting to play the other catapult, but I need to, of course, remove the 6-2, so I'd rather do the thing that removes the 6-2 without spending an Evo, so... Again, could play UD, but I think just getting the, I think this is just a much more annoying presence, and also brings them down. Means that if they do... Putting the pressure... Even if they heal it, putting the pressure on is important, because it means, they Norman for heal rather than cards or a board. That's the thing, if you leave Runecraft on, even if you think, oh, they're just going to heal up with Norman anyway, if you leave them at full health, then they Norman for fucking their entire goddamn, for a 2 barrier 3/3 wards, and that's just a pain in the ass. Okay. They have removal for the beta. They don't have many, they don't, ooh. Ooh, that's good. Few options. I could just hard cast this beta and go pure aggro. That is tempting. That's really tempting to just go full aggro here, because I don't know if I have any other better plays. So I can make another one in hand. Yeah, catapult, probably getting... Oh yeah, I can just make a catapult, you're right. I can just make another one with catapult. I have the play points for that. Do I want to actually play anything else this turn now? I'm going to Evo for damage. Not Super Evo, because I need to save that for, yeah. I forgot to fuse. I'm very clearly out of that, but... Okay, so they Norman. Norman has to pretty much heal twice at this point. He also doesn't clear the board. Because it only deals with one of them. Yeah, okay, Norman heal twice. Did they have... Unless they have, a big Stormy Blast. Okay, they have a Stormy Blast to clear my board. Which is annoying, but... now... That was a risk, but it's okay. Probably... as much as I would like to... Here, I think... Let's see what UD gets me. It's probably UD, Stream, Love Strike. Okay, so we've got Orcus for next turn. So... Stream you... Obstructing. Unfortunately, we cannot leave the onion patch alive. I would like to save the puppet for next turn, but alas. And I'm not overdrawing this time. These fucking onions, man. Or they might be too much of a problem. Because they just let you play fucking... Yep, Sage Light for heal. Ugh. So much damage to them. It needs to be... Yeah, the fact that it lasts forever is a bit... is just too much. Ugh. Annoying board state. I really don't want to have to Orcus, but I think I do. I guess if I Orcus, I can threaten to, yeah, I will Orcus... Yeah, the fact that you can... yeah, it just makes your spell boosts way too reliable. Now it means, like, you can just declimb even without having that much versus. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go for the play that pushes the most amount of damage. Who they've used? I don't have enough gears to summon to Omega though. That's a problem. Yeah, she's kind of like the glue that makes you able to play just, oh, I'll just play the best of Earthright and the best of Spell Boost in a single deck. Heck. Another Norman. And Demonic Claw. Okay, so they are clearing my board. They do have to use another Super Evo. Yeah. Now we're in a problem. You're in less of a problem. Yeah, it's just Orcus again. I don't... my only option, my only thing that I can do that clears the Norman here. At least this time I get to maintain... They've been spell boosting for free. I'm actually going to point out the Ironheart Hunter here. But I'm not going to need that bonus play point any other time, and I might as well get my... So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4... Now I can kill... Now I can, because now I can, deploy the big robot next turn. So the only thing that fucks me is Kuon. That's not Kuon! And we win! Just don't run out of time on the turn, and don't fuck up my fusions. I thought Lucky's on best day they ever make one call's gear giving pull for 10. Well, I mean, we've got one of those already. If we get a second one, then that's kind of gonna be scary. Yes, the disadvantage is that she gives it on last word, so you don't get the gear instantly. Okay, so I go on. Okay, against Forest Craft next. And you can play reasonably aggro, but am I sure? I can't even list my deck at the moment. That's annoying. My deck. Well, no, I don't have her in this deck. I can't look at my own decks at the moment. But yeah, we've got the one crossed artifact generator. So I wish we had a second one, yeah. Alright, so Forest Craft here. This could be tricky. Yeah, last words isn't fast enough. So something with it on fan. Just one that's got it on fanfare, maybe. Just a 1/1 that's just this exactly the same, but it's the fanfare for the other gear. That because the current one gives the ward gear, so they just make a 1/1 that's like fanfare. Okay, so we don't want to keep that, but oh, 1, 2, 3, sure. Especially against Forest. Ooh, even a better. Love Strikes are much better against Forest. Obviously, if they've got the space for it, Catapult. Yeah. But if not, then we drew Karula anyway. Like if they play a board space, we put Catapult in. If not, we play a Love Struck to deal whatever. Even leaving a 1/1. Okay. So we use this chance to set up Catapult. We've got Catapult ult into. Okay. This is probably more of an aggressive fairy variant. It's not going to be... It's going to have Roach in it, but Roach isn't going to be like a combo piece. It's not going to be like built for stalling out for Roach. It's going to try and beat me to death with fairies. So hopefully this Yudi stays alive. Otherwise I'm in a problem. Shit. Can I draw one play point? Yes! Never punished! Check this shit out. But no, first I need to fuse, otherwise I'll have just. You are God's eepiest soldier, aren't we all? This could have been a disaster. But I top deck the ultimate solution. And then we catapult out one. And just clear off that board before they can do 1 billion damage to our face with Fey Twinkle Toes. God, I love Catapult. Everyone was... I remember when it was revealed and people were like, oh... And someone was like, oh, Catapult just seems like low tempo. Okay. So, this turn probably it's just play the Iron Heart to get it is kind of annoying because it means... Yeah, the turn 3 5-drop potential is real strong. I mean, it's only a temporary one. It says, anyway, I'm gonna do this to kind of like present the most stats and try and like worst case is they probably it forces out another Glade. I'm not going to overdraw. I don't do anything this turn. And it's good because we can go first. This is also just really good with Cornelia. He just makes all the make a temporary artifact effects really strong. Okay. Yep. That's fine. We just drop a Karula in the with the Ominous this turn, I think. Clears the board without spending an Evo. This is kind of scary though. We haven't been able to haven't had the room to put enough pressure on. So we might just die to Roach, which is bad. I haven't played Titania yet. I really could do with some gear generation. I would love to see Doomrite Resurgence. That would be perfect. I could Doomrite Resurgence, I could Carnelia and Doomrite Resurgence, that'd be grand. Yeah, they're setting up for the... This gives us some room to do stuff because of course we can just take out the fairy with a puppet. And they have to trade in Lily to that, so... If I could draw... That also works. So I think... probably best to actually, rather than Carnelia evolve, Alouette evolve for some damage. I need to start putting pressure on. So I can say, I might as well save the puppet then. But first things first, we need to. Because the can't be destroyed effect doesn't actually matter too much again, and ward effect doesn't super matter against Forest, because unless I make it the heal one, and I'm not making the heal one because that would be a waste this turn. So since I'm evolving anyway, it's not going to be worth spending the puppet, and I can hold the puppet on for my Orcus turn. It means I can hold it for Orcus. I need to get 2 artifacts out of somewhere. Or just 1 artifact. I could, like, making the ward would also be very handy, just against Forest. Okay, Olivia. I'll probably have to Orcus this Olivia. Whatever they play alongside it. But they will still have Carnelia on board, so I'll be able to bump for 2 and Orcus. Thank you, Nervous Spirit. Ooh, that's a sad May. And hello. And they even got ambush to take out my last time. Oh well. I'm still... Well, I've got a second Orcus, so yeah. Orcus lets me clear both of these off fairly easily. Like, I could... Like, Iralmia doesn't push as much damage, and Orcus gives me a ward. I would really like to see... Artifact Recharge next turn, or, like, anything that makes 2... Like, or even, Artifact Recharge or Miriam, both... Wait, no, before we evolve. We play our regular puppet. Bonk off one of these first. The good thing we have that, because that means we can preserve health on Lloyd, which is important. And and can push as much damage as possible, so. Alright, what's happening? Am I dead? Am I getting double bailed? Bail, baby! Oh, the Lambent Cane. Yeah, Lambent Cane for more cards. I don't like this at all. They have so many play points. Okay, I think, yeah, I'm dead. Ah! Ah, well. What can you do? Roaches are like, I don't think even... I needed to have the room to make... That was Roach, baby! Love dying past a 6 health ward. Died on alarming times. This is getting roached round 2, yeah. Like, that's kind of like somewhat of a high roll, but it's like they managed to get... If I had been able to make either more pressure or more healing, I would have been in a much better position, but I didn't. What I really needed there was just any amount of artifact generation, because then I could have, done Ralmir instead. If I had one more gear in hand, I could have done Ralmir instead and made... I know, they make the same amount of wards, never mind there. I didn't have Carnelia going. That might have been too greedy going for the damage with, Yeah, in retrospect, I should have gone for healing rather than damage with, Alouette. But hindsight, that's a very hindsighty, turn. That was good Roach play, yeah, especially because they set me up. Like, they had one more point of damage, but if they hadn't done the Olivia turn previously... Not even a higher roll, yeah. Just solid play. So, right, we've got Dragoncraft versus Swordcraft. Dragoncraft got their fish out. Swordcraft got the Urius. I definitely... not a great spot for the Dragoncraft player, but they can just Odin this. Yeah, it's the decisions being need to make, like, they can do a lot of damage. Urius is just kind of sad with all the Odins. Yeah, Carbuncle is kind of nasty. Just a -1 fucking... Oh, no, they're dead. He had Alberto! I didn't realize they had Albert in hand. Yeah, it's fine. This is... Almost got scanned by an Abyss in round 3, to be honest, yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't think Roach is, like, overpowered, I just think it... I think, honestly, it's just... It is a very hard matchup for
another day, another massacre.
Hello, Lunaria Celestine. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, welcome in. My name is Aya. I'm a Digital Rabbit VTuber, and I'm playing Shadowverse. We're currently waiting for this hell match to end, whatever's happening here. You're playing Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the 3rd! I never played any of the Trails games. Unfortunately, I just lost because I got matched into a bad matchup deck, really. Like, I think the long and short of it, I can make up the excuses, but Roach is just very good against, very, very good against, Artifact Portal. I'm playing Artifact Portal mid-range. Well, mid-range, just Artifact Portal can... It is a mid-range deck. Yeah. Here, I just got absolutely hosed by Roach. Yeah, I mean, it's a mid-range deck that can pivot into aggro or control, but it doesn't excel at either of those. But it's just it can do it in a emergency, really, which is one of its strengths. Yeah, I'm trying to make a sword deck, but it didn't give me any fucking sword legendaries from the first set. And to use all my styles, right? Yeah. I can. I'm on the. Also, yeah. I've thankfully remembered from much of how playing that long game. Yeah, Abyss can also drag out the games a long time with Yuzuki and Kensetsu. Just board clear and heal for 4 is strong, don't you know? When is this game going to end? Everyone's... You can make Artifact reasonably cheaply, honestly. Like, it won't be, like obviously the optimal decks can be expensive, but on the optimal any decks. But Artifact, you can... Like, the important thing to know with Artifact is that Karula isn't mandatory, and neither is Orcus. Forest is really cheap, yeah, well... Like, you don't need, Titani... and the only other legendary you actually kind of need for
About
Forest
damn
is
time.
Olivia. Thank you for the follow. Also, don't pretend I didn't see you around this. Yeah, you can play Artifact Portal with just 3 Realmias. Even 2 Realmias, even. Like, you can legitimately, for more neutral... If you have the if you make neutrals instead of, if you make neutrals first, you can just substitute Orcus with, Odin. You have 1 Realmia. And yeah, you can swap out Karula for Artifact Cannon. Right, what do we got? Dragoncraft, I see. And yeah, Sylvia is also very good. A very solid card you can put in any portal deck. I can't actually remember if they have... Hang on. My deck does not run Sylvia, I see. Maybe I should put Sylvia back in the deck. I don't know if it would, Yeah. Maybe I'll, like... Yeah, maybe I'll take out one of the Karulas for Sylvia, I don't know. Or maybe one of the Orcus for Sylvia. Okay, we've got Miriam, Bullet, and against Dragoncraft. I kind of want to. Do I keep Doomright against Dragoncraft with this hand? Probably not. I don't think it's ever worth keeping Doomright, to be honest. And it's good because I got the better card. This Stream of Life is probably going to sit in my hand and never get cast. Oh, maybe not. I've got Hackner and Jeffet. Well, I will, I guess we do get to cast Stream of Life. I guess they've got some early... Okay, so they're still ramp, but they just have some, Hackner and Jeffar Isaiah. Ah, we've got the pure aggro line. This is good. We've got the Alouette into Karula. Ew, that's annoying. But they're trading both of those in, so it's actually lesser. First. Damage. Because Dragoncraft does have a lot of healing, so this is going to be a pain, especially if they start once they get Neptune out. But it's like, okay, Yu Feng, Evo, Probably bonk off my, Okay. And once more. Neptune does just make it feel like such a massive grind. I can try. I'm not promising anything. I do because this week I've got a depends how long the tournament takes. Because this week I do have other stuff to do. Yeah, it's just beta. When I have the space, yeah, it'll be beta Karula into beta next turn, and then the turn after will be like Carnelia, Doomright into double beta. We're not fennying this turn. That's a good sign. Olivia, that's okay. Sad Olivia. Oh, Realmir even. Excellent. I'm tempted to Super Evo the Ominous rather than Karula. Because then that makes it more annoying for them to deal with. Because they're going to be more... it doesn't really matter. I don't think. Yeah. It makes this more of a threat, and Karula's already a threat that they want to remove. And they got to, they got to clear everything, or they're just dead. Even Neptune might not be able to save them because I can do 7 damage next turn. They don't know they're still dead yet. We'll see, we'll see. Does Neptune even clear? It's been a while since I've gotten, like, the, full... I don't think I've gotten the full fucking... Okay, Twilight Dragon, they're dead. Neptune just clear. Okay, Doo-doo-doo. Doesn't really matter if I do what I do. Yeah, just whoop. Pew pew. I feel kind of bad for that dragon player, but you played dragon. What do you expect to happen?
About damn time.
Thank you for the follow. But yeah, as I was saying, I've got I'm taking part in a Sonic Riders tournament shortly after it, in like just over 2 hours, so I probably don't have the time to do deck reviews. Okay, another Dragoncraft. Lots of Dragoncraft are only very popular in this format. Against Swordcraft. Yeah, the two modes are the burn turbo or to burn you for 1 million, or gamma and alpha spam to drag up the mid-range. Yep. That's a good, Do they have rally active for Gadara? Few options they can go here. Obviously, being Sword, they want to get Dragon down by another 4, but that's going to be... Like, getting Dragon within lethal range now is going to be incredibly difficult. So, Swordcraft player is like, they can clear and clear and clear. They do have an uphill battle going on. Your play point into a melee wasn't also not terrible. Like, the dragon has, like, obviously they don't, like, the dragon can clear, has the hand to clear any board because they got Phylene and an Evo, but that does burn a Super Evo, so. If they have to burn the Super Evo now, then the Amalia is actually a lot stronger. What are they up to? Destroy all damaged enemy followers? Okay, they're saving themselves the Super Evo and just leaving the 2-2 on. Boss makes a lot of sense here. Again, like there's a lot. The sword player's got quite a few options. It's just a matter of can they actually close the game out against Dragon if the Dragon keeps healing up. But yeah, I think Valsir is pretty strong. I'd say I wouldn't play any other cards, to be honest. You want to? I'd rather depends. I guess it depends on how close they are to the rally. If they need, yeah, that's fair. Because obviously you want to save the Lance Trooper to play with Gildara. Yeah, they're close to dying, but they can kind of just about keep out of range, is the thing. Yeah, so Vals lives. Sword has a few options here. So I don't know what their rally count is, so I don't know if Gildara is active. Obviously, we haven't seen the whole game. There's a few options here. Obviously, Albert is very much a waste here. Maybe play out the Amalia? I wouldn't waste the... You got 2 Amalias. I'd play out the Amalia, but then you might want to do Ignomius on the Albert turn, so... That's a bit of a waste. Yeah, I personally probably would have actually pointed out Amalia, just to, get the yeah, it keeps the pressure on. Because, like, yes, Dragoncraft can clear that, but then that means... Because now the Dragon player can possibly, has space to Fenny. Well, I'm not entirely sure they want... No, they can Fenny and Call of Elagolok to gain some health. It does use their Super Evo, though. It does prevent a lot of scale, especially since they've got that Olivia in hand. Play out the Phylene to get the spell rather than... Because now they don't have the Evo points to make it to make a proper threat presence. Also, if they're not... If I feel like they're not at the rally count, so getting Amalia's out first does increase your rally and get you up to Gildara points. Yeah. Okay. Okay, not a terrible turn. Oh, that's also a good draw, so probably... Like, Olivia does draw cards, but is also not that a bit of a risk, because they... This is the problem, yeah, they don't have Super Evos, so Olivia is a bit of a risk. Ruby is a fine card, because it means you get to tuck something that you're not too concerned about. Are they tucking? So, this is... Oh, man. That's not a great draw. Second Fenny. Not in a great position. Oh, they can't kill the Amelia, they've lost. I think... maybe not. Albert doesn't clear... They can't punch through with Albert, though, because of the ward. They had a second Albert in hand. You could get away with playing the Albert, but without Albert... They play point out the two. Oh yeah, they play point out the 2-player point, but then does Albert kill? He's only 6. No, because Albert's only 14. Yeah, 14. Yeah, they've got a winning line here if they realize it. No! I was scary bored. And the dragon might be fucked regardless. But they could have won the game. Yeah, and the sword player wins that. Oh yeah, this is... I'm up against Dragoncraft. Is that the same? It is the same Dragoncraft player. Okay. Yeah, Twilight would have been a problem because they don't have... Well, I mean, they can Amalia out the... They can trade out the, Twilight with Amalia, but obviously... So that's the Dragoncraft. So we're up against a Feeny Dragoncraft. Let's pray we get that racing line again. For our last match. Going second is I think we're not too fussed about going first or second. Okay, Catapult and Ironheart is a good sign. Okay. I might play point out this Ironheart Hunter. Oh no, I've got Alouette, never mind. All is good! Everything goes according to plan. Eileen is annoying, but we just bonk that off with Ironheart, whatever. Well, hopefully... Yeah, okay. Hi, Peach. Yeah. As much as I want to go face, I do need to ensure that this Eileen isn't there. Because otherwise it makes my next turn really awkward. Yes, Rainbow didn't get colder, so the moisture of the air is worse now. Send help. Yep. Okay, they're drawing cards, and I have... Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay. That's annoying. I think I still have to Alouette here, because I need the artifacts in hand. I think, yeah, just bite the bullet. It gets the, It gets our damage in hand. Still a 4-4. And starts the pressure on. I guess the alternative... No, because if I couldn't get the, I would have need to cast both Ironheart and the, Catapult to get enough artifacts otherwise. Seasoned Merman! Okay, I think this turn I Ironheart, Evo, pop the Catapult for the Ominous, just to get board clear and damage. I don't see any better lines. Other than, I guess, Yudi play the second Catapult. Yeah, nah, I think I'd rather, just focus on damage over any other line. I could Yudi here, actually. No, I think I want to be generating an artifact every turn. I don't think I'm going to have the space for this Yudi. Damage, damage, damage. I'm fucked by Neptune regardless. Ah! Okay. They're stupid? Like, I'm fucked, but... Excuse me? What? Why did they trade into the destroying artifact? Whatever, so, do I have any better plays other than just bullet beyond artifact catapult? I don't think I do. Yeah. I'm lucky all the... I need to... Also, I need to set up for making... Yes. Just being able to get another 5 cost. Hopefully I have the room to just make... Double burn. Olivia! It's probably Orcus this turn. Okay, Olivia and Dragonstein. That's fine. So, probably still Orcus this turn. Or Ralmir. Ralmir into double burn sounds quite nice, actually. I think I want to do that. Or do I save that for triple burn? Yeah, I don't see that happening soon enough. Orcus is, I think, which... Yeah, 7 damage and 3 5/5s. I think the only thing that screws me over there is, Twilight Dragon, and then I just Orcus that. But then the same thing is true of, Yeah, I think I want to do this. Yeah. Doomright and Catapult. Yeah, Doomright. Okay, so there's Twilight Dragon. What's my play here, though? I do need to remove that, it's because otherwise I'm dead to Genesis Dragon. So I think I do have to Orcus. And then the question is, do I trade out Lloyd or one of the, There's a question of 5... Yeah, this is like a forced Orcus. There's Orcus regardless, it's just a question about what I want to trade. Yeah, trade the Lloyd. I think damage is more important than... Because if I push pushing more damage means I'm more likely to have... They have to heal a lot to put me into lethal. To escape lethal, they need to heal past 9 to survive, so... Yeah, they need to heal 5 to survive and deal with Orcus. And no amount of wards save them, no amount of, yeah. That does not save you at all. That's not a heal. That's a very small heal. Yeah, they can... Oh wow, you healed for 3. All you need is a 3 arms. Alright, gentlemen. Assemble the Voltron made entirely of arms. I love making my meme real. This match has taught you a lot. Sometimes you just shoot someone with lasers and you win. Yeah, thank you, Novasaur, for keeping on others. I feel like whenever I'm streaming, I'm like a bit slightly off. Alright. So that's our we got our 3-1. My consistent... I've only gone 2-2 once. Every other time has been 3-1 in these full-play tournaments. Well, it's like, my outfit's kind of semi-based on my VTuber design, at least. 1-0, yeah. But, like, I'm gonna say, I can consistently get 3-1 because I'm insane, and I've been playing Shadowverse for basically a decade at this point. Okay, so it's Sword versus Abyss. Mid-range Abyss, because I can see the the lesbians in the deck. Base Shadowverse was probably nearly a decade at this point, surely. Would have been what? 2015? 9 years ago, yeah. So nearly a decade. I knew it was close. I didn't think it was quite a decade. A skeleton. Vuela. 2 Vuelas. Ah! Fancy. Make a big skeleton. I love the evolved art for the skeleton. Why's he got a crown? June 17th, 2016. He's a funny guy. Ah, Band of the Battle Princesses. What a good card. Ooh, the Shadowcraft player can set up Yuzuki and Ginsetsu. Or Undead Soldier, that works too. Probably the better play when the opponent has Super Evo, to be honest. You're touching, yeah. Because now the sword player has to clear the board or things, and I'm seeing it's only turn 8, so with their Gadara they have to Super Evo it. Super Evo her, because I don't think they're going to be rally active. It eats their Amalia turn, yeah. And it's like, you have to clear the board because the threat of Cerberus is just insane. They have to Super Evo the one Gadara in hand. Don't burn your fucking samurai on it, Jesus! You've got the removal, you don't need... it's not worth leaving 2/2s up. They've got 5 billion ways to deal with it. Alright, now the question... Oh, Medusa. But did they want to use the Medusa, or did they want to Serb this? Serb is also not a bad play, pushes damage. But again, they might want to... Yeah, tough call. The Serb also leaves a 9/9 on the board. Yes. Serb for 7 is still... 7 and heal 2! Don't forget the heal 2! I guess they're questioning on if they want to actually, like, burn the Super Evo port. Yeah, they do. Get the damage in. But they're out of Super Evos at the least. And yeah, keep the board up. No reason not to. This does leave the sword player in a bit of a bind. They might have to Super Evo their Amalia here. Not seeing too many other ways to get through, because, like, whilst the Shadow player, we can see the Shadow player doesn't have the threat of a second Cerberus is always looming. So yeah, this will leave Amalia with a single guy. Yeah, they'd still... I don't think they could have traded in the whole board, because then they'd leave up something. And I think the sword player is too afraid of the second Serb. Because, as I said, if you leave anything on the board, Cerberus is going to hurt you. They leave up the heal dog, true. Oh yeah, they just clear this out with... Medusa, sword player has to make him ignominious and luminous. That sounds like a fun... Shadowcraft player's got some options here. Serb is less good without the Super Evo, so... You know, Charon is also pretty low impact. So they might play lesbians. That's always a choice. The power lesbians, the power couple. Shadow Crypt into Serb? Yeah, oh yeah, they're cemetery into Playpoint Serb. They might leave someone. They're at a pretty comfortable life total, so they might just bonk out. So it depends on whether they trade the whole board or I think they're trading the whole board. And they can leave up Cerberus and the Heel Dog. Or not? Oh no, they're gonna go first. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Also a valid choice. Swordcraft player in a bit of a bind. I might have to do a slightly defensive Albert, but no, I think the Swordcraft player loses that. I don't think they won that, we'll see. I wasn't paying attention to the name, I don't know which player this was. Was this the Swordcraft player or the... Or the Abysscraft player? I guess I can check the roster. It was the Abysscraft, yeah. Surely there would be a special animation special line if Yudi is celebrating a win by someone with the Dryzen avatars. Yeah, I don't see how they kill from 20 with twins, yeah. The power of Yuri is truly overwhelming. Okay, so I've got a bit. So I've got about 2 hours before the tournament, so I can probably muck about for another hour. Have I got all my missions done for today? I have. Yuri shall conquer the earth. Like, I really want to play Abyss, or just so I can use Gensetsu and Yuzuki. It's like, wow, they actually made a Yuri card of two of my favorite characters in the class, in Bloodcraft and Shadowcraft, and like, ugh. But Abyss doesn't, like, I need the Serb leader, because then Abyss doesn't have any cute girl leaders. I've only got the fucking twink from the Battle Pass. It is very funny, because he blows himself up for his evolve animations. They made a Yari card of Ice and Cruise, though. I'm not like, nah. Incredible mind you have there. Chris, I'm just trying to remember old Shadowverse because I'm not quite good with names. Chris was the the Portalcraft Warden guy for the Killshot Enforcer, yeah. She was just like fanfare summon 2 storm artifacts, cause fuck you. Might have been Evo. I remember he was just like, yo, it is value. You can put him in literally any deck. He was just that insane. Right. 1, 2. Fanfare summoned 2 wardens and he's a 7 cost 5. Ah, yeah. He summoned 2 wardens and he had the storm. The wardens themselves were artifacts, weren't they? They were like a artifact follower you could put in your deck. One of the artifact followers you can put. Machina. Ah, yes, he was Machina based. That's it. Oh yeah, because they did. They had. Yeah, they got +2 and +2 on ward at the end of the turn because of yes. That was yeah, that was his ability that he gave. I remember, yeah, because the reason I thought it was artifacts because they did at that point. I think they were doing stuff that kind of like tied Machina and artifacts together, like possibly with some Realmia cards. Like I think there was Realmia did a thing with both, and there was other cards that also did things with both. Been a while, but I feel like that was the case. I think I remember him wanting him to step on people. Yeah, I know a few people who were fans of his design. What do I want to do right now? Do I want to do viewer games? What's my... Hang on, do I have enough? Oh, I need to go to my chest to grab my keys. Thousand vials as well. Oh, those things. This is the problem. I miss some of this stuff because I play with the Japanese voice lines. Because even though like there's most of the English voice acting is good. There's like occasionally some time, especially when it was the early days. There's occasionally some times where it was like, ooh. Do I have anything to manually find out? Do I have enough vials to make my swordcraft deck? My no Albert swordcraft deck. Which is again mostly just almost a net deck, but I've got this because I don't have any Rose Princess. I probably should pull packs before crafting. They can't easily do the bullet and not give me Career set 2. Ah, gotcha. You probably won't see him next set either, because I think because the silhouette teaser for the set had was Jerry. So it'll probably be Omen of the 10 stuff. Oh, I have to speculate on fucking Omen of the 10 shit for this. Will they make Jerry a real deck? God, I hope not. Just let that man remain silly. Yeah, the Jerry Bean man. He of the Lord of Highlander. Until Bloodcraft got a better Highlander card. That I really did not like playing against in Take 2. Anyway, let's just, rather than saving up, let's just buy 5 packs, because that's just a nice number. It just makes my brain feel good. Oh, no, that's just gold shine, no legendaries. But I could do with this. Enhanced Portal was fake Highland. True. We got a animated Cynthia. Connect Strike. I think I have 3 sets of both of those. Do 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 do. Ah, excellent. 1 left, got less gold I need to craft for this deck. And a bunch of feats cleared, so I get stuff! Well, 1 feat cleared, what do I get? I get, ooh, the Charetta altar, nice. When if they'll ever make the mistake of bringing Vegabond? That is the question. I think if they do, it will be a very, very long time from now. I don't think they've got plans for that for a while. Extras. Okay. I think I do want to try having more mid-range, so let's... So yeah. Need to make 1 Gadara. Do I need to make this Prim that... Prim is really good, actually. It's probably very important, but the question is, do I need to... Should I craft the roses? Worth crafting rose. Like, gotta have 3 Goldaras. Is there anything else I can replace? Maybe Syria? Lilith back for Pokemon? Maybe. They made Karula into just an artifact card, which was weird. The man doesn't even have Playpoint refund anymore. Like, it was the whole thing. I thought they would... I figured they weren't going to bring back, like, float mechanics this early on. But I figured they'd probably give him Playpoint refund, but nope. Just an artifact card now. He's... I mean, technically, yes, he is Playpoint cheating by putting a 5-cost follower onto the field. But... fuck it. I'm not going to be crafting anything else, really, for a while. Anything I ever craft from this point on is probably just going to actually be Albert's at this point. We've got no Albert or Swordcraft. Sorry if people want to play games, but I want to not, like, have a, thing. I'll be able to, as I said, I'll have more times from on next week. Actually, no, next weekend I won't be here. I'll be away next weekend, I'm sorry. So, I don't like... Probably should still be playing ranked, but... I don't like risking my rank by playing decks I'm not sure of. Alright, so against Dragoncraft, we got... Okay, so we definitely keep Prim, not Luminous, I don't think. I think we might just keep double Prim, that's kind of funny. Nah, I don't think I keep double Prim. I'll try and get... I got the double Prim anyway. Our single Flash Step Quick Closer is not for playing on turn 1. Actually, maybe could have been playing against turn 1 against Dragon, but me. Here's for playing alongside Zirconia on turn 5. You've got early board. I don't like this. It's okay. It's none of your business. It might look like we're getting out aggroed by the, See, now it's fine. Now we're gravy. Fuck! We're no longer gravy. Forgot about Phylene. Ugh, what the fuck do I do now? That's really screwed me over. Okay. Please not play another Phylene. Zirconia 3 times, apparently, yeah. Okay, okay. We officially have acceptable board presence now. And start swinging this around. I don't give a shit about that, Ruby. Here's Olivia. Random Burnite jump scare incoming. Like, this doesn't clear my board even. So... Question is, what do I do this turn? Amelia is tempting. I need to take out both of these, or I'm fucked. I could Odin and super evolve something and crash that into the Walker. I think I just Amelia and hope for an answer. Oh, those aren't answers. So instead I'm going to do this maneuver. I fucked up! I'm dead. I'm so dead, I fucked up! That Phylene just screwed me over so bad, I couldn't do my Zirconia turn. It just kill me with literally anything from hand. They simply don't have the 1 damage when they have a Super Evo point available. And my only hope was them not having a... This is good why I didn't... This is why I play these on unranked, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with decks I haven't played enough before. But yeah, those... Phylene was a pain in... Those Phylenes are a pain in the arse. They're just like, oh! My Zirconia turn is now real bad. Okay, don't keep Zirconia going first, even against Dragon. It is the training law, though. Okay, sure, we have... Valse helps. Valse gives us an answer against fucking Phylene, at the very least. Okay, we have the turn 5, Victor. Look, they've got this. I can't, I'm not a foot person, but I have friends who are, so it's like, I ain't stopping yet. Choices here. Kind of need the Zirconia next turn, so... Let's just play Nonya. And keep Prim for the next turn. Already summons a Mega Locker on Evo. That's fine. This is still a good. They're still. Oh no, they. Yeah. Oh well. This where all the ramp dragon, all the ramp dragons are clearly just had enough of fucking losing on. Probably, I should have taken out the. I probably should have traded into the Megaloka. Because I realized, hang on, that just gets to take out my Zirconia. Ah, well. Yeah, all the Ramp Dragon players apparently just in unranked. So I guess they're just like, I want to stop losing to Abyss Blood on ladder. Abyss Blood, Aggro Abyss. There. So you know I'm too old at this game. It is just aggro. Hey, there's some Shadowcraft archetype cards there. Yeah, so many orcas. I can just Valse this one though. Or not, because they play their Phylene. Can we have Wrath back? Oh, that would be things. Why did they Phylene though? That's like, it only makes my Valse play slightly worse. So I'm not entirely sure why they... Oh, well, I think they were going to burn their. They hadn't used their bonus play point yet, so they're just like, oh, I'll put my 2 play point follower onto the field. Makes this slightly more annoying. Maybe they thought the extra mana gave overflow. I know they at least didn't want to do it, but I think I still would. It's not worth like using granite. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Olivia, give me something that can bonk something. Okay. So Luminous doesn't really help. I kind of want to save Luminous. Plant Trooper for if it turns. Do I kill the orcas? Nah. Make them trade for it. They're not going face with these orcas. They're going to heal out of... They're almost certainly going to heal out of Centaur range, which is annoying. Ugh. My rally count's only at 10, yeah. Orcas everywhere! Choices here. I think I just Odin the Neptune and evolve him to go face. Alright, so evolved Neptune is 6. They can make wards, which stops my Centaur. Maybe I do the Amalia play. I think I have to do Amalia Super Evo here. The wards they would have would be 3rd Neptune, so... Yeah, actually, yeah, their only ward is 3rd Neptune, so they'd have to, like, have... So Odin actually... I'm just gonna go for it. 3 Neptune, they've only drawn 11 cards. Also, this is the funny thing, is they're probably going to play around... Okay. Olivia. They're probably going to heal enough. Fuck. Just don't have any Call of the Megalockers in hand, please. Oh, they're trading. That means no, that's unlikely that they have... Ah, fuck. This is where if they had Albert... Just top deck Albert in the deck that doesn't have Albert in it. I don't have any copies of Albert, Rissa. That's the problem. I don't have any. I didn't pull any copies of Albert. Yeah, and they're out of Albert range now anyway. What the fuck do I do here? Olivia Luminous? Yeah, I know how much you spend, Rissa, and it is deeply concerning. Oh shit, I miscalculated. Thank God. This is a terrible, oh no. Yeah. Where's my Gadara's? That card I do have 3 of. I'm gonna run out of time. This would have been a useful card to have earlier when I was trying to deal with all these fucking orcas. Yeah. Height! People are still running Burnite! Joking! Okay, I have an actually acceptable solution here. Might as well keep the zero cost samurai in the back pocket. Probably Amalia here. Yeah, we're just entering into a grind game. Oh, I fucked up. I should have, oh well. Do this. Slightly more effective. Look at our zero cost Ignomius in the back pocket. Second Burnite! Fuck my life. 5 damage. Damn it, that's not enough. Do I just bonk with the Centurion now and kill with the Ignomius? That's the question. Do I have any better ways? I could Hound of War. I don't think that's actually... I think I do Hound of War, because I don't think there's going to be a better opportunity to use it. My Hound of War might as well play out this Zirconia as a 4-4, because he's just a 4-4 now. And save the Ignomius for something bigger. As long as I have a board, they can't push out Genesis. Or, Satan. Now they can. Of course, they gotta heal off the damn thing. Okay, now I gotta start, no. Better plan. We Valse to set up. Yeah. I think we Valse here. Yeah, we just Valse here. To hopefully set up. Depends what they draw here, really. The ruler of cock, aka Satan. I'm having chicken is a bit concerning, though. That's unfortunate. There's a lot of bullshit they can pull off right now, but what two? I'm trying to think about what two crafts followers do I still have? I've played no Ignomius. I could get more Prims and another Luminous Lance Trooper. Double Forte would be silly. But I feel like this doesn't feel like a deck that runs Forte. They're thinking though. Another third Burnite! What the fuck keeps happening? What the fuck do I do here? Amalia again, I guess? They must be running out of board clears at this point. I think I Ignomius the Burnite and Amalia just to present the strongest board. Yeah, because otherwise I'm trading in 3 of the followers. Yeah, I'm gonna force them to have a board clear to deal with this. Yeah. Because now I need either both... Obviously, Twilight Dragon... Would they be running both Burnite and Twilight Dragon? Are they that kind of asshole? They're running out of Orca generators, so they're healing. It's pretty bad, yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, I only have the one Quick-Blader copy in the deck. I haven't played the have I played the Quick-Blader? I have, sorry, there's no more Quick-Bladers in the deck. Ah, for fuck's sake. This is getting ridiculous. How do they still have Orca? Okay, that's the last call of the Mega Orca. Ah, Genesis Dragon, great. Oh, Gino, perfect. Do I live? Do they have their second Genesis Dragon in hand? That's the only question. Surely they don't just have another in hand. Come on! Ah, fan of Otahime! Why do you have fan of Otahime in your ramp deck? What the fuck was this deck? Oh, it does heal 1! It's a Marine, she's a Marine follower! I always forget that. They probably just have it as a one-of. Ah. What's all these fucking... Oh, finally, something that isn't Dragoncraft. Yeah, one-off makes sense, but that's just hilarious that it was a fan of Otahime that killed me and not like Forte or Genesis. Okay, we do not want any of these cards going first against Rune. This is also arguably worse. Out of everything, it's the random fan. I think if you're running Feed E as well, I don't know about fan in Feed, but I guess it's like, the idea is you usually play it very early. Okay. I just like the chicken. Okay. They play pointers. What are they gonna do with that second? That concerns me. I think even if I did evolve, draw 2 cards, no. I'm gonna play the Hound kind of like... Is it like, I hope you don't regret using that Stormy Blast. Bit of an awkward situation though. Don't have... Okay. This is more Dirt Rune. Okay, that's perfect. No, we don't have to give a we can just go face. They present them with the like it's dirt, so they can have the clear. Yeah, they're sage lighting. Yeah. That's fine. And we just get to drop our Zirconia. I think it's better to save the Rose for a later turn. But Zirconia with more than 3 health makes Anangreir a bit awkward. They have to trade in at least one of their things. I don't know if Anangreir is damaged, I just get to kill it for free with Rose. It's the Onion Lady! It was I mean, like, it's always hybrid. It's just which one they're more heavily flavored towards. I need to save Gildaria for, yeah, I'd probably save Prim to play alongside Gildaria or Amalia, because I might need that next turn. Probably save 0-cost Prim for now. Yeah, it's always hybrid, because the fucking onions let you do whatever the fuck you want. And you get to run Dimension Shift in every deck. Okay, 7, they're playing Korn. Yeah, that's probably why it was a good idea to save Daria. Very aggressive. Wait, do I have to super evolve here? What else? I think I can. Wait, Daria, do I super evolve or regular? Like, that's happening. The question is, do I super evolve or regular evolve? I think I super evolve so I have something on the board. As much as I dislike it. Otherwise, I would have to trade her in. Sure, William, whatever. They didn't pump in the onion, which might be a mistake. She is such a cool card. It's probably Amalia Super Evo this turn. So again, it just forces them to go, oh, I need second William or other board clear, while presenting a big threat. Could have also just regular Evo'd, but and regular Evo worked better with the Centaurs or Rodin. I need 3 more followers to activate Gildaria. Or if they just don't clear Malia, I just win. Because even if they put Anne and Greyer in front of it, I have Odin. Okay, spell boost once. Still don't. I think, judging by like the 11 damage of the William, they're still not quite at drawing cards. You're staring down 3 storm cards with stage lights for board clear. Do they have the Amalia clear? They have Stormy Blast. They don't. It wasn't strong enough to kill. Get fucked, idiot. I didn't. Funny horse kill in set 2, baby, yeah. In most cases, you can just replace Albert with the funny horse. Like, In grindier games, it actually works out slightly better because he's more damage without an Evo point. Albert is more damage with Evo and Super Evo, but he's 1 more damage with Evo. You just also the main disadvantage in that case though is he doesn't have board clear and you can't split the damage between things. Okay, we've got Havencroft Aether. Yeah, that's like the main thing, but like, okay. Not a great Valse against even is all right. And clear some of the beefy early wards. Hopefully, I can draw Odin. Yeah, Odin is like the only high cost keep against Haven because just like banishing Albert is such a tough. No point. We got Odin. We've secured the Odin for making their Wilbur extremely sad. terrible draws. Holy shit. Okay, who needs to play cards into a board that will make me playing cards significantly worse? At least you can't roll animated cards on the third box. You went for the lucky chests, you fool. I have still the only exchange ticket I have pulled so far has been Chancieux, I don't have any better players. Is the Albert ticket. The guaranteed item, yeah, but if you save 100 more, you can pick your guaranteed item. Okay, I guess that deals with that handily. They did not avian statue. I don't have... I guess we just rose for the card draw now. I should have play pointed out Amelia. Fuck, this play point gets wasted. I think you're falling for a very terrible gambler's fallacy, Rissa. Honestly, it makes me a little depressed. The fact that you've pulled enough lucky chests to, things like... Ugh, this is a very, very aggressive Haven list. My god. Okay. There's not... And I had the wrong fucking start for this kind of... to be facing down this kind of Haven list. Okay. The Band of Battle Princesses, or... The problem with... I do need to get cards out of my hand is the problem. Do I... Fuck it. We need to push some damage of our own here. Yeah, I would rather just say... Like, the leaders are the only, like, cards I really care... The only things I care about, so I'd rather just, save for the leaders. Jean on a single board. I don't know if that was the best play, but it baits out the second Jean. And this turn, probably Amelia board. What are you gonna draw for me, Amelia? Alright, what's my rally? Rally 11, so I do kind of want to make... make Greta... Luminous... Do I leave? I think I leave it at there. There's no point using this Ignomius at this point. I'll do this super evo to just... Alright, it's only Swordcraft followers. But Shuretta's still fine. Not as strong as I thought it was, because like, oh, a 2/5 ward with barrier. That's pretty spicy. But it's still fine. What's my guild? 14. But yeah, she's still a really good card. I forgot to switch to her alt-art, but she's all clumsy and falling over. Damn it. It's a very, very good card. People like... There are people who are still like, oh, I don't want to run neutral cards in my deck.
About damn time.
Thank you for the follow. Okay, they're setting up. What can they do here? 80% of the format is playing out. Yeah, they make an exception for legendary cards usually. Maddening Benison! Absolute madness! Oh! Incredible. What the fuck do I play here, though? I didn't know people still played that card. I could Zirconia. Waste of board space. But it would get me closer to Goldaria. Does that actually kill, though, is the question. What does Odin just kill here? Hang on. Odin is 7, 14. No, Odin doesn't kill. They're at 20. Like, I'm mostly just going to wait for their Benison to kill themselves. Unless they have a second Benison in hand. That's very funny. But I think I set what I'd rather do is... play another Amelia. But I can then also play... False. Yeah, but let's what Havencraft deck has 12 damage from hand? Like, if they had a Storm Amulet, then I'd be scared. But they don't. No, Big Bird buff with Super Evo is 10. Yeah, he has 6 attack base. I know this because I played a lot of aggro. Yeah, it's a 6/8. Okay, so I need to deal 5 damage. Guess how I'm going to do 5 damage to my opponent here. Oh, and you need super... No! Don't give up! Let yourself die to the Maddening Benison animation! Come on! Horseshow! You played the card, let it kill you! Okay. Do one more match of this deck. Cowards! Cowards in unranked! Okay, second I definitely keep Zirconia. The question is what else do I keep? Probably not much else really. Battle Princesses, only if they've... Assuming they're playing a actual deck, Battle Princesses are not useful against it. Fuck! Of course! I'm like, oh, I don't need Band of the Battle Princess against Dragon. They're not gonna... Okay, maybe it is that they just had the fan on turn 1. Yeah, perfect. Probably the same, basically the same deck. Come on, let me keep the board. Okay, that's fine. That's also acceptable. What am I gonna do with this bonus play point? Probably just play Samurai alongside Zirconia. Different card backs, oh yeah. Seasoned Merman! They're not running the feet sleeves. No, they are not. I found all it's okay, they're going for the full clear. What's my play here? Probably just... Have this for an extra body to buff. Would have, like, Prim would have obviously been better there, but I didn't have Prim in hand. They haven't this one hasn't ramped as much, so that's good for us. They can't. They're so seasoned. I'm in a better position here though, because they can't, unless they've got because they can't with just this clear my whole board. Okay, yeah, yeah. Right, probably. Oh, they'll perfectly balance its loses to Alouette Summon Gamma. True. I'm tempted to just put Valse out there because it's less like it's a body that doesn't get taken out by orcas. Yeah, I think I just want to have a 4-3 ambush. And yeah, he sets up for big Olivia damage. Yeah, there's Neptune. I'm so tempted to Odin the Fan, but it's not a great choice. So I probably... So Olivia, see what I draw, first of all. Yeah, Ignius and a Flash Step. I probably just Flash Step and Super Evo the Flash Step for damage. Because, like, I'm just leaving an Orca up on the board, which has screwed me over before, but I feel like this is just this more solid play here. And if they don't, so they'll probably heal by at least 2, which will be annoying. I'm a fan of Olivia swing for yeah. And they probably have to burn most of their boards dealing with this. I wonder if it was better to Super Evo Valse, actually. Probably doesn't make that much of a difference in the long run. Yeah, just be a gamer and top deck Centaur, and also cry because then I don't have enough because they're probably going to heal more than 2. Is the sad problem. But at least it's the setup for it without... Yeah, there's their own Olivia. They'll probably play this alongside a fish of some kind. Either Fan. Yeah. Even if they did Otohime get out the Otohime, they can't clear the full board. Oh, they want a rematch, sure. One more rematch and then I have to go. I'll take the rematch. I don't see anyone request the rematch. No one ever accepts the rematches. It's just not in the culture. I think they were... This is the funny part of this deck. Is people are always expecting me to I think they conceded because they were expecting me to play Albert. So it's very funny. It's so funny. They're like, okay, I can heal another 2, one more. Okay, I'll play the Quick Blader here because he's behind the ward. And I've got a few options next turn. Okay. So in that case, I will... Luminous. Battle Princess that out. Very strong start here. God bless you, Nonya. They want to ramp here? That's awkward, because obviously they... Unless they've got... Seasoned Merman! This guy! They've gotten Seasoned Merman on curve every... Imagine a world where Prim lives to Super Evolve, true. They've gotten Seasoned Merman every goddamn... On curve every goddamn game. Ah, perfect. Makes me wish I had saved the Quick Blader, but oh well. Draconic Berserker? My god. They just got everything out here. Not having Amelia without Super Evo is going to be rough though, but... Okay, what's in the box, Amelia? Worst case, she'll have to trade with this guy. Oh, Vals, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Amelia. You got me just what I needed. No! Now it all goes to shit. My favorite board state dies to Neptune. Okay. Do I Amelia? I've got Ignomia, so Amelia... I think it's worth Amelia-ing here rather than Odining for storm damage. I need gas! It's not worth the Super Evo, though. If... Okay, sure. This is probably... What's my guitar assist? Using the difference in our playstyles here. So I'm not too used to, I think... Juggling, a Super Evolve, yeah. That's also like a play, but I sometimes feel very conservative. I'm just thinking about what my... Because I could just Ghidorah Evo, I think I do. Or I could Valse... I think I want to save Ghidorah for a wider board, so I think I... Valse... And... Actually, yeah, let's do this. It's two ambushes. Maybe I should have Super Evo'd, actually. Ah, fuck, it doesn't matter. Okay. Whatever, then. Okay, if I had one more play point, I would play this Ignomius and Centaur. I can't, so I'm playing Odin and Ignomius, I think. Or Odin and Nonya. I think I just, yeah, Odin and Nonya. Probably should set up a... maybe I should have just set up Amalia. Dead, no, dead to Jenny Dragon, true. I should have Amalia'd, I forgot about Genesis Dragon. You're right, fuck. Always one too many Orcas, and Ghidorah is always a bit too late to deal with them all. But again, maybe they concede due to thinking that I have Albert when I don't. That is a play that prevents them from dying to Albert. It's burning the Super Evo, interesting. Get some more damage in. Why'd they trade in that Orca? Did I want the board space? I guess they do want the board space. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I can deal with this board. I'm gonna Super Evo regardless. That's happening. I'd love... So... Prim... yeah... Wait, that's one of the soldiers. Okay. Ah! Rosa was also a cute answer there, yeah. Since they're guaranteed damage by Guild. Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about that half, but eh. But this is happening because I need to kill this. And then I want to make a big board. Yeah. They're like, oh my god, I hope they don't have Albert in hand. Where's your third Twilight Dragon, buddy? Well, then we've got Albert at home. It's a horse. They did not have the third Twilight Dragon. They want another rematch, unfortunately. They almost always... I mean, generally, if they haven't played it before, they need to have it. That's me! But unfortunately, because I have... So I'm going to give the shout. I do not have... Alas, I do not have time for any more Shadowverse today. Hime_summer. So I will be because I will be in an hour. It's starting in an hour. Is Daihime-sama's Ride for Pride tournament. So put these cards away. So I will be competing. I've played a little bit to practice, but other than this, I've never played Sonic. I'm actually like, I might really like Sonic Riders because it's got a lot of Wipeout DNA in it, and I'm a big Wipeout fan. It's got a lot of differences, but it's like the core idea is similar to a lot of anti-grav races, so I'm really excited for it. Will I do well? I don't know. But lots of other people on that practice at it, so maybe. The first question is, whomst is... Great, is the question. Many people. Oh, I know. Great Isle. The lovely. You will do well, just expectations according to results. Yeah. Made the lovely broadcast, who's doing a donathon so that she and her girlfriend can move out. Yeah, thank you all for watching. So I'll see you, as I said, see you in the tournament in an hour. Wish me luck. And I'll be on Daihime's channel, and I'll be back streaming next week. Bye!